What's up, guys? Welcome to the second round coverage of the Passage Killer Bees Weekend 2021. Again, I am Josh Eaton, joined with Alan Hooper. How you doing, Hoop?
Pretty good. What's up, guys? Glad to be back. We're here for the front nine at Sioux Passage Park in Florissant, Missouri, just north of St. Louis. I'm excited to watch these guys shred this course.
Yeah, this course is going to play a little bit different than the last one. The last one had some really technical woods golf, some open shots on the back. This course is a lot of bomber par 3 holes. And yeah, looking at the leaderboard, we got Prez out in front at neg 9, Josh Coghill at neg 8, Scotty Paul at neg 7, and Derek Green, who we also saw last round, is at neg 7 as well.
Yeah, good variety of playing styles on this card. And here we are at hole 1. We got a par 3. It's playing at 324 feet. This one you just kind of want to throw over the hill. It's kind of a blind tee shot. A lot of players will be throwing a flex backhand. You might see a forehand out of Scotty Paul.
It's looking like Presnell's signature drone here.
Yeah, mid-range off this tee is pretty impressive. Put a good move on it. He'll be circles right around edge of the circle short. And here we have Josh Coghill.
Josh also looking to go mid-range, looks like. Comes up about the same distance, just a little bit further left.
Now we have Scotty Paul out of St. Charles. He's got a killer one-finger forehand. To leave it a little inside right. Gets a nice tree bounce, though.
Yeah, I love to see that. Well inside the circle.
Derek Green showing us how it's done. Probably throwing a backhand mid or maybe a fairway driver. Looks a little low. Pretty good result, though.
Yeah, had plenty of speed on it. Got it up there inside the circle.
Here's Josh. Looks to be about circle's edge. A little high there. Andrew, I think he's well inside the circle here. Just short. Derek Green looking to start his round with a birdie.
Uncharacteristic miss from him. Just a little bit right.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow. Don't know what to say about that one. Nice run. Looks like we'll get some pars here. Yeah, this hole, it's kind of a, I don't want to say a must get, but I know these guys were looking to birdie it. Yeah, good mix up here at Sioux Passage from La Vista. These guys are looking to open up on a lot of these tee shots. A lot of open holes, some OB in play. This front nine, a little more technical.
Welcome to Van Man Discs. This place is beautiful. You play disc golf right out the door.
Van Man Discs, located at 1524 Clinton Hills Parkway in Swansea. VanManDiscs.com.
All right, and coming up on hole 2, this one's a little bit more of a rip. We're looking at 453 feet. Over a ravine. The road OB is going to play left, so if you're playing a wide rim driver, like I'm assuming all of these guys are going to be doing, just got to watch the angle control not to skip it left to the basket, or it can go straight OB for you. Looks like a really good line from Presnell. Just got to hook up.
Yeah, there's a lot of trees in the way on the left side on this one, so you'll see these players playing it wide out to the right and then trying to hyzer in. Josh getting a pretty good rip on it.
Really good shot.
Yeah, great shot there. He'll have a birdie look from somewhere around the circle. Here's Scotty trying to forehand. This is an interesting play.
Yeah, definitely obviously brings those trees to the left into play. He's got to hit that initial gap right there and have it come back. Might have been a good tree. That might have been heading out of bounds for him.
Yeah, he'll have no problem getting his par there. And Derek, I'm guessing he's throwing an outlaw here. Gets a nice flip up on it. Just catches that early guardian tree. He'll have a pitch up, maybe a long look for birdie. Scotty, not the best upshot there, but he should still have a look for his par. Derek looks to be outside the circle, but this is very makeable. Leaves it short.
Andrew from circle 2. Just a little bit low from him as well. I think you heard him say that his back foot slipped out from under him a little bit, but first 2 putts of the day from him were both a little bit low. Be looking to see some adjustment from him on the next hole. Ooh, good looking putt. Just a little bit right side from Josh.
Yeah, I don't see Josh missing another putt like that today. Here's Scotty saving his par from about 20 feet. Oh, but missing left. He's going to want that one back. So, 3 pars, a bogey. I know these guys were looking to... Somebody was trying to birdie that hole. We'll see what happens here on the next one.
Yeah, this hole averaged exactly at par, so these guys aren't losing any strokes to anybody by taking the par.
All right, here we are on hole 3. It's playing as a par 3, but a long one, 510 feet. You'll probably see a lot of rollers, maybe some big air shots, turnovers, maybe a forehand from Scotty. This one's a really tough get for the par 3, but I have a feeling somebody's going to have a look here.
Yeah, it's a tricky birdie to get for these guys. And as you can see, that downhill slopes away from the basket. If you're trying to throw the backhand, which a lot of these guys might be, trying to play the flex shot, and they throw it a little bit too flat and don't get the flex they need on it, they'll be down the hill to the left, which those pine trees that you see on the left-hand corner of your string will definitely come into play over on that side if they don't get the turn on the disc that they want.
Andrew playing out left with the turnover. Doesn't quite get enough. He's going to be short left, probably about 120 from the basket. He'll have some sort of, maybe a little further, he'll have some sort of look from there for his par. Josh lining up the backhand.
We'll lose it a little bit wider.
This OB down to the left can come into play if you leave it left.
Oh,
but
I don't know what he made that noise for out of his hand. That was a crush.
yeah, that was a crush. He's actually
Great
not in a
shot.
bad spot there.
No, not at all.
Derek maybe lining up a roller. Or just a big air shot.
Yeah, trying to follow up Josh's line. Yeah, it just turns a little bit too much. I did the exact same thing during my round.
And here's Scotty, the infamous one finger flick. Turns it a little bit. This is going towards the road, but he stays safe.
Yeah, and this is the trouble with being over here on this left side. You've got a lot of these pine trees that you've got to navigate through to get up to the green, and there's that uphill slope there. Looks like he just catches the top of it.
Yeah, Sioux is a very hilly course. It might not seem so on camera, but there's always some sort of undulation It seems on most of these shots. Derek playing it wide right with the fade. Just over the basket. That'll be a circle's edge putt for his par.
Yeah, and Andrew stayed high enough right on this this hillside that he doesn't have too many trees to contest with to get to the basket.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice
perfectly
upshot.
played approach from him.
Scotty looking to spin one up there. That's a good up. Easy par. Josh actually has a look here.
Yeah, that was a smash from him.
That was. Oh, beautiful.
Let's go.
What a putt. Probably about 45 feet, dead center. Derek looking to save his par from about circle's edge. Nice.
Great putt from him as well. Yeah, hole 3 came in as the second hardest hole on the day, averaging 0.65 strokes over par. And I think it only had one birdie, and I believe that was Josh's right there. You just saw it.
Yeah, this is definitely a bonus birdie. It's just a tricky line to get to the green. Oh, Scotty. Yeah, players are gonna look for trying to just get an easy tap in 3 here, but Josh with the amazing 2.
On to hole 4. This is a pretty tight technical shot. Off the tee, you got 2 trees you got to throw through. A lot of brush on the left that you've got to avoid. It's straight uphill, probably way more uphill in real life than it seems on camera here. It's playing as a par 3 today. You just got to throw a turnover shot. Try to put as much as you can on it to have some sort of look. That's just a little bit low to the hand for Josh.
Yeah, but he stayed out of the woods there, so should have a pretty easy upshot for
Yep.
his 3.
Yeah, as long as you're not in the woods on the left or hit one of these early trees right out of the gap, yeah, you shouldn't have any problem getting a par on this one.
Andrew playing a little righter. He's probably 150 or less from the basket there.
Yeah, I'd say, what do you think? To park this one, maybe 510 feet of power, maybe to get all the way up there, somewhere around 500?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I've played this course quite a bit, and I've only seen somebody get in the circle once. So this is definitely another bonus birdie for these guys. Derek leaving it short, low, but he's still got a chance to save his par there if he throws a great second shot. Ooh, Scotty's going to want that one back. Here's Derek, first to throw. He's probably 350 from the basket. Wow.
Great shot from him.
Excellent. He's going to have a inside the circle look for his par.
Thankfully, Scotty stayed out of the woods.
Yeah,
Go
that-
all the way in there.
That's huge.
What a shot from Scotty.
Wow.
Stability was perfect on that, just to allow it to flex the entire time so that
Yeah.
it didn't hit the ground on an angle and cut.
Great angle control there.
Perfect shot.
Here's Josh. Nice smooth hyzer up shot. No problem there for his par. And Andrew got the furthest up there, but he's still quite a ways away.
Yep, putting it close. We should see a bunch of pars on this one.
Derek going through his routine here. Yep. It's a great scramble from him. Scotty looking to do the same.
Yeah, I would love to see Scotty capitalize on that. Really, really good approach shot and save the par here.
Yeah, despite the par being 3 here, a 3 is a great score. I don't think there were any birdies on this hole this weekend. Great save there from Scotty, or as some people know him as Potty. And then Josh and Andrew tapping in here. Just formalities for these guys. All right, on to hole 5. We're playing a par 3 here today. It's 286 feet. You're going to be looking to throw a stable fairway, get some sort of skip into the green, just avoid this tree right in front of the tee pad, right or left, and try to enter the green. Josh getting a skip here.
Yeah, this looks like just about the perfect play. Oh, just caught the early tree. Once you beat that one, don't have much else in your way to get back to the basket. I still think he's inside circle 2 from there. It does drop off behind the pin, but we may still see him give that a bid.
Andrew just going all air. It's a nice checkup. That's perfect.
Yep, great shot.
Yeah, this green is pretty sloped and can be a scary putt if you're short of the basket looking down at it. Derek, playing it wide right, looking for a skip. Big skip. Nice checkup. He'll have a birdie putt.
Scotty Paul backhand.
All these guys playing wide right of that tree.
He just snuck right in front of it, I think,
Yeah.
and he might have CTP. Definitely a wide open putt, which a couple of those other guys went a little deep into the brush. They won't have the same luxury, but good shot there from Scotty.
Yeah, this is one of those must-get birdies on the front, I think,
Yep.
for this course. Josh looking to make a long one here. Gave it a little bit of a run, but not too much roll. He should have a pretty easy circle 1 putt.
Yeah, thankfully he stayed out of the brush there, didn't go too deep into it. Good putt there from Scotty. We've seen him miss a couple early on, but made the correction there. Good to see him capitalize on that one.
Andrew from probably 20, 25 feet. No problem. Josh looking to save his par here from about the same as Andrew. Great putt there from him. Josh coming up from Memphis to show us how it's done this weekend. Here's Derek. Well played there from Derek. Hole 6, big old valley shot. We're playing a par 3 position today. It's 338 feet. This plays a little longer than that, I would say, because those trees on the left side come out. So you got to play a wide hyzer into this green. It's a pretty full pump for most of these guys. But it does look like Andrew, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he might be playing force here.
Yeah, probably a force.
Yeah, even with the 330-foot distance tag, you're going to see these guys take those high-speed drivers. Looks like Andrew was taking a little bit of a lower direct line, just trying to play it right into that hillside.
Yeah, and he got a pretty good result there, not behind any trees.
Yep.
Should have a putt.
Yeah, it definitely leaked a little bit left on him, but he fought through that first initial pine tree, and he's got some sort of look from there.
Derek, similar line, a little wider to the right, which is good. But doesn't quite get the same distance. He'll be short left, probably circle 2. And Scotty with the forehand. This is going to be cool.
High turnover.
Yeah, that's a tough play.
Yeah.
A little low there, but I'm sure he's done that before.
Yeah, definitely.
He'll have an easy upshot there.
Yeah, this round did prove to be a little bit windy as well, so who knows, there might have been some wind pushing his disc down the second it came out of his hand too there, come up short.
Then Josh, nice smooth hyzer to get here.
Been similar to Presnell's line, just a little bit higher. Yeah, he catches one of those early ones.
And that's generally the miss.
Yeah.
You catch one of those early trees, you have some sort of circle 2 putt. Scotty looking to get close here from the bottom of the ravine. No problem there.
Yep, played it perfect. Yeah, and this one's difficult because they're putting uphill, so they're going to try to get the disc above the basket and let it kind of drop in. But those pine tree branches right over their heads aren't going to allow them to be able to get the disc that high. So you're going to see them have to putt pretty hard here in order to get it in.
Yeah, we'll see how this wind is playing on this putt. Oh, catches a branch. Easy par, though. Andrew looks like he's got some branches to deal with as well. No problem, though, from about 25 feet.
Great putt.
Derek, I'm not sure if we missed an upshot or if this is his drive, but... Oh, no. That's not very characteristic of Derek.
Yeah, just a little bit low on the putt. I do think that was his drive, so I think he's going to be tapping out for par.
Yeah, and this front nine, I would say, plays a little bit easier than the back because the back has a bunch of OB. These guys are trying to get some more birdies here. Starting on hole 7 now. It's a par 3. We're playing the C pin, the B pin, which is 315 feet. These guys are looking to turn one over up the middle, maybe throw a forehand. There is a sneaky hyzer gap, but I don't know if anybody's going to play that today. We'll see.
Yeah, and this one immediately right out of the gap is goes pretty high uphill, and then right after it drops back down. So with a tunnel shot, it's going to play a little bit tricky.
Yeah, there's quite a few trees on the line straight at the basket, so you kind of got to throw one straight and get a late turnover to try to land somewhere in circle 1 if possible. But
yeah, I think
really
almost even almost to park this hole, I feel like you have to miss that hill right there by maybe a foot or two.
Yeah.
In order to have just like Derek did here.
And this looks pretty good if it gets some turn. Oh.
Just caught one of those branches. Yeah, but that was the right idea. And he still caught a little bit high at the very end of that tunnel. And you saw that he missed that hillside by maybe a foot or so. So it's a really technical, tight shot.
Yep. And Scotty throwing the forehand.
This is my preferred play on the hole.
Looks like he's got a Calvin Destroyer, just a little low. Catches the hill. He's going to have a tough upshot from there. This one is on kind of a little ridge, so if you don't get your upshot close, it can kind of leak away one way or the other. Josh with the hyzer flip.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And stay out. Yeah.
Just a little fade there, which is going to put him probably pin high 60 feet, but still a great shot. Scotty from some cedar trees.
Fortunate that he cut all the way through, that he could have a pitch out from the open.
Just turns it over a little bit. He's going to have a circle 2 look for his par. Andrew's got low ceiling here, but should be no problem. I'm sure this was one of the harder holes. This is not an easy birdie by any means.
Yeah, hole 7 came in as the 3rd hardest hole on the day, averaging .61 over par.
Yeah. Josh from about 60. Oh,
I wanted to see him connect on that one.
Yeah, that would have been a great birdie to get one back on Prezi. And here's Scotty trying to save his par. He's got kind of an Anheuser look here. Short right. That's a tough putt. And Josh, after skipping off the top for his birdie.
Great putt.
Yeah, great save there. Confident stroke.
Yeah, this is my first time watching Josh play, and he's definitely a good putter. He's connected on a lot of those so far.
Yeah, Josh is a super smooth player and definitely a great putter all around. Inside, outside, you can never count him out. Prezi taps in for his par. Derek looking to do the same. So 3 pars and 1 bogey. It's about normal for this hole.
right, on to hole 8. This one plays really similar to hole 5. You're gonna see these guys maybe take an overstable putter mid, maybe a fairway, throw a low skip shot right out of the gap, skip down right to this pin.
Yeah, another downhill green here, so they're wanting to get close so they don't have that death putt. Prezi keeping it nice and hyzered, getting a good skip and roll. He'll have a inside circle putt there.
Yeah, that's great. Derek looking maybe going with a fairway. Just catches one of those guardian trees right in front of it.
Yeah, and just like you were saying, just like 5, this is another one that these guys definitely want to have a birdie putt on. Josh looks to be throwing a mid.
Yeah, there weren't many holes on this course that played under par. I think we had 5 or 6 that played under par on the day, and both this one and hole 5 played 0.1 and 0.2 strokes under par, so definitely one that you want to get.
Scotty keeping it inside, a little too tight.
Give him a roll down.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, a little bit obstructed there, but he will have a birdie putt. And Josh is over on the right side of the opening to the green here. He'll have a circle 2 look here.
Oh, no way.
Disc check up nicely at least. Doesn't roll away on him. Looks like he might have caught a branch late in that flight that directed it a different direction.
Derek, great putt.
Really, really good putt. And you just saw him have to kind of zigzag his way through some branches there. So with the downhill, had to hit maybe a tight shot right there with his putt. It's a good one to connect on.
Here's Scotty. Just a little low, looked to be obstructed, but he'll have an easy par there. And Andrew is tapping in his birdie here.
Yeah, it looks to have maybe thrown a zone or something like that off the tee.
No problem there for Andrew.
Just got Scotty coming back for his par and Josh. Good cleanup there from him.
Couple pars, couple birdies. Now we're on to hole 9. This is one of the most intimidating tee shots on the course. You're looking straight up a hill through a tunnel. You come out, crest this hill, opens up, and then you gotta somehow get down to the left around these trees and hopefully have a look for your 3. The tee shot is definitely the most important part of this hole because if you don't get clean, you're struggling to save your par.
Yeah, hole 9 came in as the toughest hole on the day, averaging almost an entire stroke over par.
Andrew looks to have laced this one. Oh, he catches something, but that's a good spot for his 3. And despite this being a par 3, it's going to probably play more like a par 4.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. That was a great shot. And it put him left of that tree, so he should have a straight look right at the pin from there.
Josh getting a little more air under it. Should be in a decent spot. Scotty throwing the flick just to get out the gap. Gets kind of lucky off the left side, but he'll take it.
Yeah, in a really good spot.
Yep. So Josh is probably 200, 250 from the pin here. He's probably throwing a putter. Grade up, putting him just inside 20 feet. Scotty spinning a slammer up there.
Good looking shot from him.
A little short, but he'll be all right. Yeah, this is, you know, you were saying a lot of these par threes are long. This is definitely one of those where you're not going to see a lot of birdie putts on this one. Andrew leaving it a little right there, but really should be no problem.
Yeah, he'll be able to tap that one in for the par. And hole 9 and hole 4 were the only 2 holes on the day that there weren't any birdies on. Both played extremely tough. This one being 400 feet, and you have to throw dead uphill right off the tee makes this one insanely challenging to get the birdie. So a 3 definitely felt like a birdie on this one.
Yeah, and you can really tell how uphill it is because these guys still had 200-foot upshots on a 400-foot par 3.
Exactly, and especially when you're throwing through some overhanging branches, the second you actually get out of that gap uphill, you can't penetrate it all any further.
Yeah. Andrew, just formality here. No problem.
Yep, and again, one thing that I love about Andrew, even on those really short ones that we'd consider a tap-in for him, he still goes through his entire routine.
It's mark of a good player.
Yep.
Seasoned player. Everybody getting a par on this one. That's pretty good. Well, as long as Scotty makes it. No problem. And these guys all executing their threes on hole 9. Yeah, we're finished up here on the front 9. We're excited to watch the back 9 with you. These guys get to open up some OB, but lots of big open tee shots. Andrew shooting 3 down, Derek 2 down, Josh 1 down, Scotty +4. We'll see you guys on the back 9.